This is Vladimir Koval, a Ukrainian who immigrated to America in the late 90s and continues to travel abroad for business. Koval brought his mother over from Ukraine in 2016 when she became unable to care for herself. In 2023, due to the war in Ukraine, Koval brought his 14-year-old daughter, Sofia, to live with him. Sofia was deeply unhappy about the move and exhibited troubling behavior. One evening, after Koval had gone to meet a friend, he returned to find that his mother had been beaten to death. Police later determined that she had been killed with a belt and her own walker.
I think I was given the wrong spelling to you first. I just want to make sure. So it's Volodymyr.
M-Y-R. M-Y-R. What? M.
Or so it's a Y.
D-Y-M-Y-R.
Alright, so it's two Y's. Okay.
Yes, correct. For me.
Well, I want to get a recording real quick from you regarding everything that's gone on, kind of where you went also and stuff like that. What I'm going to do is read my case number off. I'll swear you in, and then have you tell me the whole truth. Like, we'll go through that kind of stuff, all right? This will be a sworn recorded statement taken by Detective Kevin Nish, Broward County Sheriff's Office, on today's date of May 23rd, 2024 at 3:43 a.m. This statement is regards to case number 0. Street, apartment 116. Sir, will you please state your full legal name and date of birth for me?
Vladimir Koval.
Can you spell your first and last name for me?
Yes. V-O-L-O-D-Y-M-Y-R. First name.
Okay.
Second, last name is K-O-V as in Victor A-L. Koval.
Alright, sir. Do you understand I'm a detective investigating this case?
Yes.
Also like to advise you, I'm a sworn law enforcement officer in this Florida State of Florida. Everything you tell me must be truthful. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes.
Do you still tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Alright, put your hand out, sir. Do you understand what perjury is?
No.
So perjury is lying while you're under oath. So I just swore you in. So if I find out you're lying to me, you can be charged as a crime here with that, okay? Alright. Obviously we talked off record already once, but I want to go on record with everything so we have it all in here. Briefly tell me, you came over, when did you come to America?
1996.
Oh, so you were over in 1996?
Yeah.
Okay. When did you bring your daughter over here then?
September 15th, 2023.
Alright. So, were you kind of going back and forth, or how did... So you were living over, you went over there and you brought her back?
I was there living.
Okay.
In Florida for 7 years.
Okay.
And I was traveling back and forth to see my family.
Alright. And then, did you bring your grandmother over here? Or your mother, her grandmother, did you bring her over at the same time?
No, she came in 2016.
So your mother had been here before?
She's been with me all these years till now.
And how do you pronounce her name exactly?
Evgeny.
I was told it's YXVH.
No, that. I can write to you if you want.
Yeah, do that please.
And Y. Yeah.
So YEVHENI. Okay.
Koval.
Alright. Alright. So YEVHENIIA. That makes a lot more sense than what I was given. Okay, thank you for that. So she comes over here 2016, and then you bring your daughter over in September of 2023. I mean 2023. So kind of just, did your grandmother fall and break her hip, or what happened with that? How did that happen?
She fell.
She fell. All right. And when was that?
First time she fell on January. I would say.
So it was the end of January?
End of January.
Okay.
Correct. She just came from Ukraine.
Okay.
And 4 days after she broke.
So she was traveling back and forth to Ukraine?
Yeah. She was traveling to Ukraine for her dental.
Okay.
And I go to pick her up in January.
Alright.
So basically, I traveled to Poland,
Okay.
pick my daughter, and drop my mother
Okay.
for going to Ukraine, check on property and so on. So I took my daughter. She went to Ukraine for 4 months.
Okay.
At
January.
I brought her in, and once I brought her.
Was that at this apartment now, or were you staying somewhere
Yes,
else?
it
Okay.
happened in an apartment from bed.
Alright.
When I have an argument with her.
You have an argument with Sofia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, this is
The most recent one. Okay.
It recently, before that, and she basically holding for the office chair role, and she fell on her hip.
Oh, it was like one of these chairs rolled out from her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she lost the balance. She fell on her hip, and she had a crack. No, it was April.
April? Alright.
Koval's mother was 79-year-old Yevgenia Koval. Yevgenia was in poor health after having suffered from both cancer and a broken hip. She was a kind and peaceful one who tried her best to help her son with Sofia, even though her mobility was severely limited.
From the beginning of it. Same hospital.
And then so she just came home then from there on what day?
She came home. I picked her up on this last Sunday.
Now, since Sunday, has there been any problems between your daughter and her at all?
Not really.
Okay.
We have, I don't remember what the date was. Okay, today is already 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay, on the 11th, no, we don't have a problem. I brought her in, and we have no problem.
But there was a problem before. You said it was one instance where your daughter raised a hand to her,
Yeah,
supposedly?
that was back in a, actually it was, let me say, it was, okay, I brought her in. It was probably like a January. January.
But your daughter never hit her, right, at all?
No, she never complained. Mom never complained, but she noticed that, you know what, she raised her hand on me to hit me,
Okay.
but she didn't.
Would she, like, talk back to her at all, or?
Nothing.
Okay.
I didn't notice because grandma, she's silent, she's very peaceful.
Okay.
She never argued. She never have anything to say.
Alright. And then now today, we talked off record about the pool. I guess your daughter was being a little aggressive at the pool, you were saying, or
I
acting
noticed
different?
something like that different. I don't know. It was reason because she doesn't sleep, or she was.
So let's walk through that on the record, actually. We'll go into that, actually. So, I guess, so basically, today is now Thursday. So Tuesday into Wednesday, you had told me your daughter didn't sleep at all, right? Is that what happened?
She sleep, but we went to sleep like at 4 o'clock morning.
4 a.m. And you woke up around like 8 a.m., you said?
Yeah, 8 a.m. Just make a decision, bring her to school or not.
So now, why was she like hyper? Or?
She was crying for mama. She was speaking about war. I don't know. She was complaining that that nobody listened to her, and I mean all this kind of nonsense, I would say.
Has she ever spoken like this before, really, at all?
She was spoken like that actually in September, sometime September was good, October. I mean that thing is happening, but not in that extreme.
Right. Now, obviously, we were down by the car earlier, and you saw the way she was acting down there. Was she acting similar, or is this a lot worse than she was acting?
Just now?
Yeah.
No, she was a lot worse.
Now she's a lot worse than she was?
No, now it's, I mean, she's speaking nonsense, but I saw her much, let's say last night, speaking about the night before, she was super aggressive.
Okay, so even more, because she's fairly aggressive now, so she was even more aggressive then?
More aggressive.
Okay.
So if I gave her melatonin, and she have, instead of 1, I told her 1, she got a 5. And then...
She took 5 herself?
5, yeah. I didn't see it, she told me that she got a 5.
Now, during the day then, how was she, during the day after she slept?
During the day, she wake up, we have a conversation once with my fiancée in Ukraine, her mother.
Okay.
We have a long conversation till probably noon. So she was always arguing, and then I decided, we put her in her bedroom, just separate her, so we have a conversation with her mother, speaking about her behavior and what to do.
So she was still kind of aggressive even during the day after sleeping?
She was aggressive, not in that extent, but she wasn't eating. And we went, I tried to defuse the situation. I took her grandma to the pool and asking her, can you go with grandma? Because she, not once, she was taking grandma to the pool instead of me. So then I later on joined them, but she refused it. So I drive on a stroller, a wheelchair. I drive mother to the pool, and everything was fine. We played with it, but she was kind of like silent, just hitting the ball hard, and acting, running, jumping in the water, diving, kind of like not as typical, relaxing. She was up.
Kind of amped a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's because she didn't drink or didn't eat, or what would trigger her, but it was manageable. I can talk to her.
Right.
I can tell her what to do, and she was listening. So I didn't bother her. So we stepped aside with grandma. We had a prayer. It's typical our exercise. And I said, "We're going home. Are you coming?" She said, "Give me another half an hour." So we left.
So you left her by herself for about a half hour?
Yeah, I left her by herself, playing with kids. There was kids, and she wanted to stay, I see. So I thought, fine. There was adults around,
right.
So I went home. I prepared the dinner. I made the laundry, and then by clock it was already 4 o'clock.
Right. You had talked about that she was pulling the like a swim thing away from your grandmother. You said earlier that she was.
Yeah, that was today.
Okay.
That was today.
So was she doing it like out of anger, or why was she? Or do you even know why she was doing it?
For some reason she get out and force her out of the pool.
Force your grandmother out of the pool.
Or forcing her out of the pool because kind of afraid her sunburn.
Okay.
Saying, hey, get out, get that lotion or something. And she pulling her, so I make a noticeable correction. I say, listen, leave her alone, go play with the ball or do anything else. Grandma said.
So now does she eat dinner at night then, or around 4? You said you made food or whatever. Did she eat
I
food then?
made food. No, she was in the pool. I fed grandma and went to pick her up and offer her food.
And did she eat
And I left food on the table, expecting that she will finish it. So there was food for grandma. She ate it, and another I left.
Did your daughter eat the food at all or no?
I didn't notice if she ate or not, but it looked like what I noticed, like inside of my eyes, it was there still.
So when you left, so you said then you leave around 7 to 8 p.m.?
7, yeah. 7, 6, I would say.
Oh, between 6 and 7, you think?
6 to 7.
6 to 7, all right. So when you leave, is there any? Where's your daughter at when you leave?
She was in the bedroom.
In bedroom. All right.
And I told her, listen, I got to go. Take care of that your room.
Right.
Because she never make her bed. She never does her clothes. Basically, I noticed it not first time. It was night before. That she just pull all clothes from the closet, put on a bedroom. And I said, listen, what the heck? You have to follow the rules. So she refused. So, and that how it started, argument. Because she didn't want to. I said, listen, I give you 10 minutes, I give you half an hour, and always extend. She will never do it. So I came, and I I took it all, because it's already midnight.
Right.
So I took the clothes, put on a commode, and forced her to the bed.
So that was the night before?
Night before.
Right.
On 22nd, on yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? So basically, it's how she got overexcited, and then she had an argument with me. Why you forcing me? I don't want her to sleep with me, but I know if I don't sleep, she will not sleep. She will do. So I laid her down. I said she will not sleep. So we went mother call all night. So she was worried. We went to the living room and speaking with mother. She was walking around, here, there. She hot, she cold. She want to drink. Then mother said, listen, you got to take melatonin, get magnesium and B6, kind of said to help her.
Right.
So I don't know. I didn't see it. She took it, but she came to me and she dropped on me another tablet melatonin. Okay, it's for you. I said I don't need it. I'm fine. I'm ready to go sleep. So she took it and like swallowed. Says, here, how many? I got already 5. And she went back.
That was all happened, yeah. So when you go to leave, then now another argument kind of started. When you go to leave around 6, so there was another argument over the clothing again.
There again, it was the same argument.
And you took her phone from her then, or what happens? Or
yeah, I hide this phone because I know if I leave the phone, she's gonna play. She will do nothing.
No, you said, was the phone still hidden when you came home, or was the phone out?
It was out. I mean, it was hidden.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It was hidden.
All right. Where's the phone at now?
On the table.
So you took it out and put it there, or what happened?
Look, when I was leaving,
right,
I had the phone in my bedroom
right,
shelf.
Right.
So expecting that she will not find it.
Right.
And when I came, I see Rem already.
Right.
Laying down. I want to know if she found the phone. Did she use the phone? Did she call anybody?
Okay.
So I went to the bedroom, checked it on the phone. The phone was there, but I pulled it and I came to the bedroom trying to do it and put the phone on the table.
All right.
Sofia's behavior had become more violent and erratic, and the loss of the phone may have helped to tip her over the edge. Her grandmother, unable to fight back, would have seemed like the perfect outlet to vent her anger.
So let's get, I guess now, so you leave around 6 or 7, where exactly do you go?
Okay, I go to my friend.
Where does he live?
He doesn't live, he came here for business.
No, where do you go to meet him at?
Oh, it's Oakland Park.
Do you know the address, or?
I don't know, actually I have an address in my, I pick him up and we do some delivery. This is Motel.
4071 Northeast 21st Avenue. So you pick him up from there. What time around there do you pick him up, do you think?
I would say like around 7, because we have he prepared some ribs. So we have dinner together. And then I asked him if he wanted to go with me. We went to Fort. So one stop I have in by Gallery Mall.
All right, Gallery Mall.
And another stop it's called what is it called? Approximately. I will give you approximate.
Yeah.
This is on 6. What is it called? This is like a apartment building.
Apartment on Sistrunk?
Huh?
On 6th Street?
On Sistrunk. Yeah, Sistrunk, and for that Federal.
Federal. Okay.
On Sistrunk. Yeah.
So you're dropping off package. What do you drop? Or
I got Easter pie.
Or
left over from the church.
Okay.
So they asked me to distribute. So I found the people
who do this.
Take it. So
and then you go back. Do you drop him back off at his apartment?
I drop him back in apartment.
And then you drive home.
And I drive home. Yeah.
Okay. And so when you come home, is your daughter in the living room when you come home, or where?
No, she was in the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
Screaming. And I
Like yelling, or what was?
Something blubbering, some like a little crying, kind of like, but not like not really yelling.
Okay, so not loud, just kind of making.
Loud, just making noise, make it cry. And I see grandma, I couldn't recognize, so I asked Sophia, come here, what happened?
You said she was laying same way we found her.
Same as you found it.
She was laying face up on the ground.
I think all bruised.
Okay. And before that, she had no bruises on her at all.
She wasn't bruised at all.
And so so your daughter says that she kind of sorry. I'm trying to make you go through this again. But your daughter said that your mom attacked her or hit her or something like that, or?
I said, what happened? Why you did it? What you did to grandma? She encouraged me. I defend myself. Sophia doesn't look, it's defensive.
Right.
She handicapped, she's laying down. How it could be bruised? How you defend her?
And I looked at your daughter. Did you see any marks on your daughter at all?
I didn't see it at all.
Okay. Did she say, like, point to any place that she was scratched at all, or did
No, she didn't show me anything. She said she was scratched, but no, I think she just paid back. I think it's more aggravation over me, and that I have no ability to bring her home, because it's a typical topic. I need a mom, I want a mom. I said, Sophia, you understand? It's not me to decide.
Right.
We have to have a talk. So I couldn't control that. And then she goes, like, explode and scream, Mom. It was the night before.
So now she said she hit her with a belt. Is that what she said she hit her with? The belt that was there?
The belt, yeah.
Did she say she used anything else though?
No, she didn't tell me.
Sophia's story changed multiple times. She claimed that her grandmother struck her with a belt in one version, and that she scratched her in another. When it was pointed out that she herself had no such wounds, she told the police that her grandmother was already dying, and that she was just helping, so it would be over quickly. Finally, Sofia admitted that she hoped that this would be the final straw for her father to send her back to Ukraine.
Did she say how many times she hit her, or did she give anything?
I didn't ask. Okay. I didn't have time to ask her.
And then obviously we talked about the walk that looked like the piece was broken off of it.
Yeah, I think there was also as a tool.
Okay.
And I don't know, because who was eating that lemon?
The lemon was there.
That was weird.
Where that usually would be? Do you even know, or?
It's a refrigerator.
It was in the refrigerator usually?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the refrigerator. That stainless steel refrigerator. I have a lemon, full lemon. I have a lemon cut already, but that looked like it was full lemon.
Yeah, it was kind of bitten there.
And it looked like someone squeezed and forced.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was really, I mean, I can imagine that, but it's not typical. I didn't see Sophia eat the lemon.
Like I said, before this though, has she ever been physical with you at all? Like, try to hit you and like that?
I would say she may get them. Actually, I don't know, it was triggered because night before I picked her up from the school. I went to some gentleman, so he prepared dinner, so we swam in the pool. And there was something like that, she trying to push me in the pool. So I said, I don't want to, so I started wrestling with her. And she was aggressive, and then she losing. She started crying. She went in his apartment because we was outdoors, and she was crying. So I let it go. I didn't make any attempt to calm her down. But then I explained to Sofia, I'm stronger. Why are you trying to fight with me? So this was the case that I had to break. And from that, I think she was very offended.
Did it seem like she was play fighting then, or was it more of like aggressive fighting, would you say?
It's for beginning it was like play, and then I see she was aggressive.
Okay. So it kind of switched in the middle.
It switched in the middle. Okay. And she I kept her over the pool. I said, why are you pulling me and trying to drop me in the pool? I can do it better with you. So I keep it. I say, you wanna go down to the pool in dress? No. So she started like see that, and I pull her away and said, you see, I have a chance. I can do it.
Right.
Why are you trying to? And she would start crying, and then she was, her joy separated. She went home, and then I see she disappointed. So I took the car and drove her back to her apartment. And then it's actually when it started. Then her mother called, and she like, we're trying to drive her to the pool. I said, I did it, but she initiated. She trying to fight with me. It's one case of it.
Obviously, the way she was acting was very agitated right now, and I don't think that's normal. That's not normal for her at all.
Normal.
Okay. How has that been happening more frequently, or how would you? Has it been getting worse and worse, or has she, like, right in the way she's acting now, even the last night, obviously, has that been happening more often? Is that something that's gone on for a long time, or is that fairly new?
It's gone a long time since she came.
All right.
And then the issue came, I don't know, maybe as a child she didn't understand that the immigration doesn't play, And her mother, I don't know if mother insists to her and she put the pressure on me.
Right. But so over in Ukraine, was she having these type of outbursts and kind of being
in Ukraine?
Yeah, being very agitated, I would say.
I would say once she had the issue.
Okay.
Once it's at the time of the bullying she had.
Okay. How long ago was that, would you say?
It was in 2013, like in 2000, right when war started.
Okay.
2022.
22, okay.
Yeah, let's say 2022, and I brought her 2023. Yeah.
Okay. But other than that, it was maybe the one time. Other than that, not this.
Or 2000. I guess no, it's happened 2023 on beginning in March.
March. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that was a little. Yes.
Yeah.
So then so it's kind of seemed like it's maybe been increasing as time has gone by. She's been getting worse and worse. Would you say, or?
I would say she become kind of worse because her mother, and that attachment she broke, and she started very aggressive with me. She always argued. I had to avoid the argument. It was very hard. So then I see it doesn't help. So I've been pushing her, to do her duty with the school, with obeying, and so on.
I always have to go down now, maybe see if we can get your daughter come up here and talk and stuff like that. Before we go off record, is there anything else you think I need to know that you want to tell me?
I just, everything in my mind, I'm trying to think about that last night.
Right.
Yeah, it was a rough night. And she was crying, she didn't sleep. We have a call because Ukraine is already awakened.
Right.
So we talked to mother. She was pushing me out of the bed because she wanted me there. I insisted, and I was already sleeping, and I was calm. She trying to speak. I said, Sofia, you got to stop.
Right.
And she was speaking. She saw me not replying. She fell asleep. That's something. Then today morning, I woke her up. She was upset that she didn't go to school. I explained her.
Right.
And I didn't notice anything like bring to the point of where we at right now.
And there's a big difference between being aggravated and agitated and then attacking someone and actually hurting them. Alright, sir. Alright.
I should come a little bit early. I said, when it happened, when I came, she said, like half an hour.
Oh, so she did say it happened about half an hour beforehand?
Yeah. Before I came. So.
Did you ask her, did you call? Did you say, why didn't you call 911? Or did you ask any of that kind of stuff?
She didn't have a phone, but anyway, I never expect that.
Oh, so you said, when did this happen? She says a half hour before?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. This will include a tape statement by Detective Kevin SCCM 14124. Time now is 4:14 a.m. We'll go down and we'll have you try to talk her up. So what I like to do is get her up here and try to see if we can get her to talk to me. I saw what looked like some blood on her clothing and stuff like that. We're probably gonna need to take her clothing at least and stuff like that and kind of go from there. So give me 1 second. Let me go to my supervisor. I'll be right back, okay?
Sofia Koval accepted a plea deal and was found guilty of manslaughter. She was sentenced to up to 3 years in a juvenile facility and community supervision until she is 21. She has been deported to Ukraine to serve her sentence.